Welcome to SMC TV's Man on the Street. I'm your host, Warren Watson. Today, we're talking about stress. And while we've been able to define stress as thinking we can't cope with a situation at hand, how do we know when we're stressed? What are the common signs of stress? We wanted to see if people knew what the signs of stress are, so we put our camera crew in action.
Signs of stress can be headache, dizziness, eye motions, failure to appear to work on time.
Everything from simple ticks in your eyes to crushing in your breathing or having a hard time eating, difficulty sleeping, confusion in how you try and think.
Signs of stress for me are I get really tired and probably cranky with people around me. And I think my neck hurts sometimes when I get really stressed or I get a headache.
I think perspiration is a sign of stress, increased heart rate is a sign of stress, anxiety is a sign of stress.
For me, signs of stress are when I don't feel like I'm myself anymore, when I feel like my self-health isn't being taken care of.
Eye twitching. As soon as I'm stressed out, my eye starts twitching like clockwork. And another sign is binging. I go to my nearest bakery and get like the whole dozen of cupcakes.
Well, those were some great answers, but how do they compare with the research? Well, Kevin Crowley of the Stress Management Center can answer that. Kevin?
Thanks, Warren. You're absolutely right. Again, we got some great answers. And what seems to be pretty consistent is that people were very tuned in to the physical manifestations of stress: headache, stomach ache, muscle tension. These are usually the things that are easiest for us to pick up on. But what's really important to remember is that stress is associated with certain types of thoughts and certain types of feeling or emotions as well. In our workshops, we often call this the ABCs of stress. A being affect or emotion, B being body signs or physical signs, and C being cognition, thought patterns. Everybody has different ABCs when they get stressed. What can be very helpful is figuring out what are your ABC patterns. One easy way to start doing this and to start practicing this is to actually write them down. When you notice that you're particularly stressed, or when you get out of a very stressful situation, take the time to jot down, what are you feeling emotionally? What kind of physical signs or body signs are you feeling? What are you thinking? As you do this more and more, you'll see consistent patterns emerge that you can work on and figure out how you want to change. Back to you, Warren.
Thanks, Kevin. So we can all benefit from tuning in to our ABCs of stress: affect, body signs, and cognitions. Understanding the signs of stress Kevin just mentioned will go a long way to recognizing when we are stressed. Well, don't forget to check out our other videos or contact the Stress Management Center at 202-659-4121. You can also email Kevin Crowley at the address below. For SMC TV's Man on the Street, I'm Warren Watson. Thanks for watching.